Hey, bunnies. Everybody say hi to the bunnies. Yeah, they're having fun. They're having fun. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Happy Hour Live. Glad to have you guys here. Oh, we've got terrible light. I've got a light problem with... Let's see if we can I get that better? I don't know if I can get that better or not. How's that look? That's probably as good as I can get. It is not the greatest light here. We are starting to get the fall weather and it's getting cold. I've got a heavier shirt on, my fleece shirt. And I actually am kind of regretting not bringing a jacket tonight because my phone says it's 50 degrees here. It feels colder than that. Thankfully, the breeze has died down a little bit. It's not quite as bad as long as the wind doesn't hit me. But if it starts getting really cold, we're taking a walk back to the coach, which is a couple hundred yards away. And I'm going to throw my jacket on because it is chilly out here. What is going on with you guys out there? Glad to have you in the house. Let's see who's first in the house here. Oh my gosh. Look at that. X Fired Up is first in the house. Yes, you are. Hey, first here. Yep. Usually there's Don right behind. Yeah, there he is. And Jim Bertrand is rounding up the top of the pack there. So, oh my gosh, how are you guys doing? We have, let's see, we'll just go on down the list as I scroll down the comments. You guys always get in here before me and I don't get to read all the comments. So if I missed it and you want me to put it out there, definitely put it out there. Karen's new journey is in the house. Glad to have you here, hon. I think we said Jim Bertrand, X Fired Up, and as we're scrolling on down, WC RV Adventures, that's Wayne and Carrie. Oh, if I missed you, I will say hi. Ralph Hattenberg is in the house. Glad you're here. Oh my gosh, RV Living Life is here. There's Gary and Carol. Glad to have you guys. You guys see him. And see them, they come by and visit usually on open mic night, and that is next week. If you're new to the channel, you haven't seen it before, next week will be open mic night. I invite you to come on and chat with us. There's the HC Carefree Highway, and oh, they're in a different time zone altogether. Their happy hour was at 9:15 before. Now it's at 6:15. Yeah, it's funny when you travel. That's kind of the way that it works. So I was just thinking tonight, guys, it's starting to get darker earlier and we're probably going to push this back to 6 o'clock. So possibly next week, we're going to switch there 6:15. I don't like to run it too late because I know our friends on the East Coast and overseas, just in case they can join us. So, all right, so glad to have you guys here. We're just going to update you on the week, and see if I can get Mr. Microphone is there. We go. You saw the bunnies. They are out. I think the cold weather brings them out. I want to say there was about 6 baby bunnies right over there up until I started the live that I was looking at, and they have since. I don't see them over there, so I think they've run off. But oh my gosh. Okay, so tonight we're just going to catch you up on the week and have an update on the NFL. So the NFL Fantasy League we've got going first year, and it looks like everybody is doing really good. My gosh, we're going to shout out everybody's names on here, and I'm every week for now until we're done. I'll give you updates on where everybody is at in the standings, at least the top 5. So if you hit the top 5, you're going to be on the live that week. So One thing, clean up a little bit from last week. We hopefully you guys enjoyed that. That was fun being out there at the museum, and I'm going to be working on that video and see if I can't get that up very soon. But um, we had Miss Karen miss that, and that was unfortunate, but we have since moved from there, and now we are at Thousand Trails, Sunriver. So we're out of Bend, kind of left the home base, and I don't expect I'll be going there. I was at the ranch and left there here a few days ago. And this is Thousand Trails Sunriver, Bend Sunriver. That is actually the store behind, and the oh, you know, my mind is escaping me. My mind is escaping me. Cleanup from last week. We didn't do a live for the NFL fantasy football. We had talked about it on the live back there, and I didn't really hear from anybody. It looked like everybody kind of got that taken care of. So if any of you are still that are on the football fantasy football league first year, let me know if you're having any problems at all. But looking at the scores that everybody's got, I almost I don't want to help you. Is that bad? That might be bad because I do have a team. So and we're going to tell you who is running. I am running first, guys. I've been doing this for a number of years with Miss Karen, and yeah, no, I'm stiff competition out there. Bee Trapper is in the house. Oh, he says we're going to be there in about a week or so. Yeah, get ready for some colder weather. Bring your jackets with you. At least for me, I'm used to 70-degree warm weather, and this is chilly. So just heads up. But we did and have had some rain this week, so that has knocked the smoke down a little bit. That is not smoke you're seeing in the background. It's actually very clear. Let me see if I can. Can I get a? Yeah, how's that look? Right there. Actually, very clear. It's nice out. Um, Justin and Christina's RV Van Life is in the house. Glad to have you guys here. And I am just a little shout out for RV Living Life. I am keeping my coffee warm tonight with this spectacular mug that I have come to love. This thing is fantastic and still hot, even though it's chilly out. So it's the only really cold weather mug that I've got. So thanks again to Gary and Carol for sending that out. And you're going to have to let us know where everybody can get these, because isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Look at that right there. See if I can get that is just a gorgeous cut. I'm really loving it. Thank you guys again for that. Appreciate it. So yeah, we got moved over here. We've had rain. We've had a windstorm. Miss Karen had some problems with the awning on her rig. She had left her awning out and just left for a few minutes, and that's all it took. It kind of got her awning, so we got that to work on and see if we can't get her fixed up. It's not that bad, guys. Actually, I got over there to take a look at it, and it's looking pretty darn good. So I think that's going to be an easy one to take care of and fix. So who is the? There we go. Yeah, there we go. Give them a shout out. Justin and Christina's RV Van Life. They're doing some flooring in their van here last weekend. Check their channel out. And how to move a player. I have a hurt player. Yeah, I can show you that. Maybe we'll go into that here in a little bit, and maybe if I can pull up that tab, maybe we can go. We won't get into too much detail, but essentially what you do, Don, is you after Tuesday or later, you can go and move that player out and put another player in. And basically you click on the players. There's a little tab there that says players. and it'll give you all the list of the available players. You can go to your kickers and pull up the top kickers and choose a kicker. It'll give you a little positive or plus mark. You can click on that, and then it'll ask you who you want to drop. And you go over to your player that you want to drop, and you click the minus button on him, and then click the submit button, and that will bring him on. So hopefully that's a close enough there that you can go and get it, but maybe we can pull up the tab and see what we can come up. So RV Living Life is doing it with Crown Royal tonight. Crown Royal in the cup. I have a Mexican coffee tonight. So let's see. Oh, we have no idea what we're doing on fantasy football. Okay. Well, you must be doing okay. Everybody is really doing pretty good. I've been going through it, but don't be afraid to give me a shout out. If you have my number, send me a text. If you have my email, throw that at me. And if you have a question, maybe we can go over it and do it that way. But no, so far everybody is looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. So let's see. So I'll give you the names. Let's go down the list because a lot of these folks are right from here in the room. And let's see here. I see in there can we add players to the reserve? Yes, you can put them on the bench. You do have to trade a player out though. Basically, your reserve players are the ones that are sitting on the bench. They're the ones that aren't gathering any points for you for that week if you have them on the bench, but you can keep them ready. And if you have an injured player, you can throw them in replace of it. All you do is click over to the left of their name. There's a little arrow button, and then it'll ask you who you want to swap it. You go up to your team, click on the arrow button next to the player you want to swap, and hit submit, and that'll take that person off the bench and put it on your team. So let's see here. Let me pull up. I'm pulling it up, guys. I'm pulling it up, and we'll throw that up here in a little bit. Well, let me introduce you to the players on the teams on the league here, and this is going to be in order of how they are in the standings right now with only 1 week. This is as of last Monday after last Monday's night's game. And this week, the games that are going on right now will carry over to next week, and I'll give you the new updated standings for the top 5. But we'll show you everybody that got on the team this year, and these are your players. So first one out of the gate, I had to put you guys together. I apologize for this. Rounding up the bottom of the list, ranking and standings right now, 12th here for the tailgate party. And that is, I believe that's WCRV Adventures. That's, I don't remember which one, who that is. Give it a shout out there if you guys know who that is, and let us know. But yeah, I think I believe that's Wayne and Carrie out there. Number 11 is RailPros. That is Jim Bertrand. So I apologize, I couldn't give you guys your own banner. Unfortunately, I only have the use of about 11 banners, actually 12, but I can't change my sticker ticker. And so here, in fact, I might as well have it up there. There we go. We'll put it down. How's that look? All right. RailPros, that is Jim Bertrand down there at number 11. Number 10, Tanzi's Panzies, that's David and Ninette. You guys have seen them in the room. They're in the room tonight. So And I apologize if I let's see if I get your name wrong, forgive me. I think I've got everybody's name, but I'm trying to remember everybody here. So number 9 is Starstruck. That's Cosmic Mermaid and Starman. I believe I think that's Dawn. Am I right? Did I get that right? Oh, and the always lover of number 8 Zone Dancing. That is Miss Karen here in the room. Karen's new journey at the number 8 spot. Fins bringing in number 7. That's Jim and Sue Finstead. So I don't remember your if that's your name on the in the channel or not, on the YouTube channel or not. There's Cosmics number 6. That is oh my gosh. I just said it. Cosmic Mermaid and Starman. I'm not sure which one. Who was? See if I get that wrong. I don't want to get that wrong. Yours truly a number 5 spot. See, I'm not at number 1, guys. I didn't have the greatest week last week, so I'm not at number 1, even though I've been doing it long enough. That's me to bring it up to number 5 spot. That's oh, here we go. That's Wayne and Carrie. That's WC RV Adventures. I think that's Wayne. I think Wayne gets the couch. So there you go. There you go. Number 3, Ruby Slippers. Oh my gosh, you're really going to test my memory here. See, we have some players that have 2. Let's see if we can find Ruby Slippers here and pull them up just so that I can see and remember whose that is. That is Cindy. That's Howard and Cindy. HC Carefree Highway. They are in the top 5. Both of them, Howard and Cindy, are in the top 5. And let's see if we where they are. Number 2. There's Mr. Don, and just when you think that he, see, I think he puts it out on the room that he doesn't really know what he's doing there, but yeah, he's got the number 2 spot, and guess who has the number 1 spot? Top 3, HC Carefree Highway, Ruby Slippers, that's Cindy. Here's Howard right there, number 1, Smoke Eater. So it was a good week last week, and glad to have you guys aboard. That is all the teams on the Our Endeavor Friends Fantasy Football League for this year, and that is of last week. This will update for this week when we come to you next week. We'll let you know how everybody's doing. At least the top 5. So see, you have to at least hit the top 5, and we'll get. Let's see. Carrie is last. No, Carrie was not last. No, was she? That's not true. Who was it? Oh my gosh! Now you're going to make me go back and look because. Here for the tailgate party. Maybe it is Carrie. Come on now. That's Carrie here for the tailgate party. They are taking up two spots here on the team, and glad to have them aboard. So, but Jim's right there with you. Jim is keeping Carrie company there at the bottom of the pack. But this changes so quickly, guys. If Wayne, you be nice, you could be there, and Carrie is really going to let you have it. So, RV Living Life says they haven't looked at the fantasy football yet. Yeah. So you do have to kind of remember by Thursday to move your team around, and anybody that you don't have playing, we want to make that. Want to make those changes because the game, you want to take advantage of the Thursday night game if you have players playing. So see what you got. That's a good question. There, Ralph Hattenberg puts out, what's your railroad connection? Yeah, Jim put that out there. I know there was I don't know if you're retired from the railroad or if you just have it's a love or a passion, but yeah, I think that is I think that was the case there. So how do we get that off of there? We don't need to. There we go. There we go. So there you go. That is the OE, or the Our Endeavor Fantasy Football League for this year. And we'll be doing this every year because this is a lot of fun. We look forward to having everybody back next year. If you missed out this year, hopefully you can join us next year. And there is a way to watch this and keep track if you do have a curiosity and you want to watch the league and see how everybody's doing and what they're doing. There is a way to come and see this. I do not remember how to make that happen though, so might have to do a little bit of searching. But the name of the league is the Our Endeavor Friends Fantasy Football League, or Our Endeavor Friends. Let's see if I can put this up there. Chrome tab and share that one. All right. Let's see what you got there. Oh, yeah, you do have it up there. There you go. All right. So I'll give you just a brief look. We'll go back over. Here is the league. And here are the league scores right here. Here's the standings right there. You can see Smoke Eaters, Cowboy Biker Adventures, Ruby Slippers, Couch Coach, yours truly, Cosmics, Jim and Stu Finsed. There's Miss Karen and Zone Dancing, Starstruck, Tanzi's Pansies, RailPros, and here for the tailgate party, rounding up the bottom of the list. So just real quick to kind of show you what I was talking about earlier, somebody asked, so if I needed, here's my team, I can pull up my team. Okay, and there's my team, and that's how I'm doing. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Is that depressing or what? So that's Starstruck right there. And here is yours truly, 58.68 points to 116. This is not looking good so far, I have to say. So, yeah. Anyway, right now I don't want to change any players, but if I go down through my players and I see somebody that's not playing, I can choose somebody off the bench. So say that I had TJ Hawkinson, he's a tight end, and if I wanted to change him, I could click this little tag right here, and then it's going to ask me who I want to put in his place. Now you do have to pick another tight end. In this case, I don't have another tight end to throw in there. So that would be good for me to go shopping for another tight end and make sure that I have somebody to replace him with. I don't want to do that right now, but if I was, I would click on players right here. All right. And players will bring up my available players that are available to me right there, all available players. I can come over here to tight ends, click on the tight ends, and now I can see I have it so that it's showing me who's tops in the points right now. But there's a number of ways that you can look at all these players, including how they rank, okay, how what their projections are for this week, who has the highest. And it says Jerry Cook has he's scheduled for or projected for 11.71 points. That's actually not too bad right there. I can click on his name and bring up information about him and decide if I want to bring him on or not. If I want to bring him on, I can click on that little plus sign right there. I click on him, And then it's going to go back over to my team and ask me who I want to trade him for. And if I go down my list, I can look and see, there's my tight end. If I wanted to, I can click right there. And now come back up here to continue. And that will start the process for replacing that person. Now, depending on where we are in the week, I may have to wait on waivers to see if I can get him because somebody else may choose him. In this case, I don't want to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and click on cancel. And hopefully that gives you a little bit of insight on how to manipulate your teams. Again, the same thing. If I have an injured player right here, and I've looked and he's not going to play. And he didn't do very good. Look at what he did this last week. Last week he got 19.4 points. This week he only got 1.90 points. So he's set to undergo an MRI. Apparently he must be having some ankle or leg problems, is what I'm reading here just as I breeze over this. And if the game hasn't already started or before the games start, before Thursday, if I wanted to trade him out, I would simply come over here to the left of his name, and the little box will come up there, and I could switch him with somebody on my bench. So right now it's not showing up because we're in the middle of game week. So you have to do this after Monday, but before Thursday. So, or before your players start playing. That's the trick. Right now, my quarterback hasn't played, or excuse me, this running back hasn't played. I could change him if I wanted to. That is the Monday night game right there. So I have up until Monday night before the game starts to swap him out and change him. He did good for me last week. I'm not going to change that. So there you go, guys. Let me back out of this and see if I can take that off of here. So there we go. Oh my gosh, I see somebody in the green room. You ready to come on? You're going to come on in and say hi? Give me a thumbs up. Can you hear me? I don't know. It may be frozen. It may be frozen. We'll try it here. See what we get. Here we get. There she is, Miss Karen. How are you doing? See what we get. Here we go.
Okay, now I can hear.
There she is, Miss Karen. How are you doing?
Now I can hear.
See what we get. There we go. Okay. So
I'm getting reverb.
Yeah, we got reverb. How you doing?
Now I can hear. Wait a minute.
I think I muted your mic. Now nobody can hear you. How about whose mic do we need to mute here? I'll get the microphone away from the laptop, see if that doesn't help.
Still nothing.
Oh, there you go. Now you sound good. You can't hear me. Can you hear me? You can't hear me. I know we can pull this off.
Hello?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Nothing.
I know we can pull this off.
If I turn on my sound.
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Do you have YouTube opened up on your laptop?
Okay,
yeah,
that's it. That's
it.
Wait.
Yep.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah, if and we know better, and that sometimes if you don't think about it and you come on, you do have to open up another tab, and if you have YouTube already playing in the background, now the sound is all going to be double everything.
Double. So, right. Yeah.
So
I jumped into the stream and then I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I do have that open, don't I?
Even the pros get it wrong sometimes. How you doing?
Good, good.
Where are you at? Yeah, I think you're on grandma duty, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. So if I get screaming children running by, sorry. I couldn't jump into the green room for the first, I don't know, half hour because they were right behind me making lots of noise.
That's okay. I think everybody's okay with seeing them in the background. Glad that you're getting time with them. That's awesome. So what are you up to?
Well, I had this emergency backup babysitter duty. My
Yeah.
daughter's in Hawaii.
Oh
And
my gosh.
the night before she leaves, her babysitter bails out on her. So
Oh,
I get this emergency call late at night. Mom, can you come take care of the kids?
Oh my gosh. I knew you were taking care of the kids, but I didn't know why. So, well, the Hawaii is kind of a nice thing.
Yeah, that's an emergency, all right.
Yeah, absolutely. So, what did you think? Did I get that right? Were you able to see everything in my brief explanation? But hopefully, if you have questions, you can come back and kind of replay that and be able to see that.
Yeah. Anybody who has questions, they can contact either one of us and we can kind of walk you through it.
Yep, absolutely. Well, now it seems like you picked the warm spot to put up your camera there because it's cold outside here. I want to tell you.
Well, I was trying to avoid the light, so I had to figure out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it looks good. It looks good. So what's been going on with you this week?
Not a whole lot other than kids back and forth to school. It's so confusing. I don't even want to go into it.
Yeah.
5 kids, groups of 3, groups of 2, here and there, pick up here, drop there. Dad comes and gets some of them, but not all of them, and round we go.
Yep, absolutely. So now I was telling everybody, but I got a little panic call from you about midweek. What happened?
What do you mean? The awning incident?
This stuff happens, and if we share this stuff, maybe it'll save somebody a little bit of heartache. But
yeah, number one, there's a lever that you use to raise it up, and it clicks into a hole at the level where you want it to be.
Yeah,
which was all good and fine until that lever stopped working. The awning was up, and I thought, well, as long as the weather's great, I'll just leave it up, no big deal. And to take it down would have taken half an hour trying to figure out how to push that little button back in and get it all the way back down again.
right.
But when I left, it was raining and it was calm and it was quiet and it was just kind of a sprinkle. And I'm like, okay, it's just raining. This will protect my front porch. And I'll just take the kids in, and we had to go get some heavier coats because they hadn't brought heavy coats.
Yeah, it's getting cold now, isn't it?
Yeah. It took all of about half hour to come into town and to get them to find their coats. By that time, the trees in town are just whipping back and forth, and I'm like, oh hell, that awning is still out. So did a mad drive back out to where the RV is, and the damage was already done.
Yeah. But not too bad. I mean, what's the extent of it? I mean, I haven't gotten to see it all. What has happened so far?
Well, the lever that was stuck was no longer stuck. It was slammed all the way to the bottom.
Oh boy.
So I didn't have to deal with that. The wind took care of it.
Right.
And it ripped the awning, a good 6 inches.
Okay.
So that wonderful new awning that survived the hailstorm from hell did not survive the windstorm.
The windstorm from hell. Yeah. Yeah. So, and I missed it. All I did, I got the call and it's like, okay, going to head out there. But I'm about, I don't know what it is, about 15, 20 miles away from you. Yeah. And I had hardly a breeze out here. So apparently it just liked you.
Yeah, apparently.
Okay. So what's going on the channel? What's happening with videos? What do you got? What do you got working?
Well, I got about halfway through the current video when that emergency late night call came to come take care of all the grandkids. So that got put on hold about 5 or 6 days ago, and I haven't got back to it yet. Oh today is my final day of babysitting. Charlene gets home tonight, and hopefully in the next couple days I'll have some time to actually get back to videos.
Awesome. Okay, good. What are you working on? What videos are you working on?
I'm going to combine the maintenance videos of the cleanup of the roof and the long-term project of painting all the stripes into one video.
That was a big project. That was all summer long.
Yeah, it's taken me a long time. It's still not finished, right. But at this point, it looks great anyways.
Yeah, it really does. It really does. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? It is cold here, guys. I see the bunnies. Did you see the bunnies at the start there? Hello, bunnies. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're coming over to visit.
Oh, how cute.
Hi, bunnies. Hi, bunnies.
Oh, look at that. They want to know if you have carrots.
They want to know if can you eat anything? Is that a plate? What is that? What can we eat something?
You got carrots?
Right, exactly. Well, I think I'm going to end this live early tonight because it is cold out here and it's starting to get dark. So I think we're going to be working on a time change and see if we can't push these a little bit earlier because yeah, right now you can see the sign is kind of lit up. The camera is trying, it's very bright because it's trying to light up as much as possible. But do I have snacks for the bunnies? I don't. I wasn't.
You should.
Yeah, I know. I should have brought carrots or something for the bunnies, but I don't even have them. My cupboards are bare, bunnies. So I'm still trying. I need to get to the grocery store and get I'll have to get an extra bag of carrots for the bunnies. So, and I do feed them every now and then. I think I sent you pictures here not too long ago, and yeah, that was it came right over to me one day, and I just said he ate all of my carrots. He we wanted them all. So, but but yeah, I think that's gonna wrap this one up, guys. It's chilly. See, you're inside, you don't get to feel that.
That's right.
Well, thank you for coming on. Did you have anything to add? Did I miss anything?
No, it's good. It's good.
All right. Well, glad that you're getting that grandkid time in, and hey, it's almost over.
Yeah, it is. It's time to send them home, all spoiled and everything.
Exactly. There you go. Well, thank you so much for being on, and maybe maybe we can get you on next week. I don't know what the plans are for you, but would love to have you on next week. Next week is the open mic night,
right? And
we'll be updating everybody on the NFL Network, or the NFL Fantasy Football League anyway. And I think I'm beating you. Am I not? I think I'm ahead of you.
Depends on which league you look at. deer.
Oh, yeah, we do belong to 2 leagues, and yeah. So no, I was talking about this one.
Yeah, I didn't do so well.
All right, guys. You guys, I'm going to say goodnight to you, and then I'm going to say goodnight to them. Thank you so for being on. Maybe we'll get you on next week.
Bye, guys.
All right, take care. Miss Karen, Karen's New Journey. Go check out her channel. Glad to have you on. Bye-bye. All right. Yeah, that's going to wrap it up. I've got the bunnies here and they're kind of looking at me, and I think they're getting ready to attack, actually, because I don't have any snacks for them. But I think that's going to rack. Oh, sorry, guys. Was helping a damsel in distress with hornets. Well, still good to see you, Jim. You were here earlier, but understandable. Everybody have a good week. Tigner Adventures, I see you on there. WCRV Adventures, AC Carefree Highway, X-Fire. Dapu was first in the house tonight. Doing a good job there. Cowboy Biker Adventures. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. There's Bead Trapper right there. Everyone have a good evening. We're going to see you guys next week. Open mic night. If you want to join us, come on the show. You absolutely can, and would love to have you on. RV Living Life kind of wraps it up for everybody. Be safe. Be well. Live life full time. We'll see you guys next week. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. It's cold. I need a jacket. I do.